last year around this time or 2023 around this time, you guys were chilling up. 2023, yes.
Or maybe 2022. I've forgotten.
But you were in the vineyards, highboying.
That was in October.
Oh, all right. Okay, it wasn't around this time, October. Okay.
I was in the vineyards and Cape Town, Kakra, Johannesburg, Kakra.
I haven't been to SA, but I'm looking forward to
you
it.
should go to
I should. For the should go, there should go. That is not in contention. Really, we should all go. How will we get there? That is the
It's
part
another
two.
point altogether.
Yes.
Crosby, how you doing?
I'm fine, Johnnie. Good morning. I haven't seen you in like 1 month.
Yeah, I retired.
Even you, if I calculate how I'm gonna say, don't get me started.
Crosby, I retired. Then they give me a retirement contract.
Small extension like that.
Retirement.
Yeah.
It's now 65.
They wish. The news center this morning says SHS selection ends on June 6 before writing 2025 BEC. That's a different kettle of fish as we used to have back in the day. Also, MTN CEO rallies private sector to lead economic reset. Minority demands answers over ECG container saga. Iyoko arrests Wuntumi after CID interrogation. And you see Wuntumi waving there like giving us Mandela vibes. Mahama praises Margins ID Group for pioneering role in Ghana card execution. On the back page, we also have Ecobank CEO Jeremy Awore backs Ghana's growth agenda. All right, Helen?
All right, let me take you to the Custodian newspaper. The front page has this to say: man's inhumanity to woman. Man's inhumanity to woman. Tokonu labels Pamang Committee a mockery of justice. And you've got the two individuals in question pictured here. You've got Justice Gabriel Pamang pictured here, and also the suspended Chief Justice, her ladyship, Gertrude Tokonu. You'll know that this removal process has been fraught with a lot of push and pull.
With all this back and forth, if it happens that Gertrude Tokonu is not removed and then she has to come back as CJ, what becomes of the relationship between the two as they were?
But what is the relationship now?
So right now, she's not CJ again.
No, I'm saying
but
that
she comes back as CJ.
I'm saying that before this whole thing became public, what was the relationship like?
We understood.
We had heard.
Yes.
That's it. You don't know. You are not part of them.
Right now, if CJ comes back, you get to talk when who comes back. I mean, she's head of the judiciary.
Indeed.
You be under her. And then this whole back and forth, Charlie, it would not be nice.
It's not easy. Well, Mahama endorses Margins ID Group. Also, KGL boss Alex Dade grabs Excellence Award again. Ablekuma North Assembly members in court to stop sham MCE. Africa needs Energy College to link academia to industry. That's coming from Dr. Ben Asante, former CEO of Ghana Gas. And Dr. China rejects Japan's proposal for NPP flag bearer election. Interesting one that's captured on page 5. So it's Dr. Charles Dramina. He's the NPP's national treasurer. Okay. He strongly rejects a proposal by Mr. Kwabena Ejapong advocating for a top-down approach to the party's presidential primaries. Maybe we can get into that later on. Yeah.
Top-down approach. Oh, wow. So that the big men will talk before the small men. Anyway, Crosby, what do you have?
The Daily Analyst newspaper banner headline: GJ elections, June 4 files nomination to seek re-election. There's also Ghana Embassy in Washington reopens tomorrow. The story is on page 3 and 4 of the paper. AG opposes suspended CJ Tokonu's bid to halt removal proceedings. Wasa East DC declares war on Galamsey. And Nana Kumia says it is wicked to accuse me of stealing STC lands. You go to the back page, government to introduce new rules, the removal of Superior Court justices. That's according to the majority leader, Mahama Ayariga. Plus, retired officer demands government action on 60 pesos per meal for prisoners amid dire conditions. There's a sad story on the front page of the Daily Analyst, veteran journalist Chrissy Jan Appenting passes on at 74.
May he sleep in peace. Rest in peace. Well, the page 3 of the news center, what I read on the front page, SHS selection ends June 6 before writing BEC 2025. It's a story by Selom Bobiji. Okay, Selom Bobiji. It says the Ministry of Education has outlined the process for students interested in pursuing senior high school education in Ghana. The selection period for all JHS students opened on Tuesday, May 27. That was yesterday, and will close on June 6. They have 7 choices for TVET aspirants. Program residency options are there. They have STEM schools as well. No changes will be made after placements, and the nationwide sensitization is on. That's why we are telling you. So you have children in the JHS, they're getting ready to write. They have sit for their BEC. Know that it's been activated. So kindly go and help them to pick the thing out. I mean, I remember during my time in JSS, most parents did not turn up. It was the teachers who eventually ended up, filling the forms. At the time, we had three choices. It was most of the teachers who did that for the students. The parents didn't turn up. They had to say, I'm selling or I'm busy, I have to do something. I think that we need to depart from it where parents need to parent and teachers need to teach. We must not leave the duty of parenting to teachers. They have a role to play, they are collaborators, but parents ought to parent.
That's right.
And teachers have to teach. That distinction has to be made clear. So if you're a parent listening to us this morning, please know that this is not a portal. The opportunity has been created for you to select your schools for your children. So kindly go out there and do it. Crosby, what was your experience?
I remember when we were filling the form, if you like, the teachers were suggesting to students who did not have their parents readily available, their parents, parents who have enough knowledge of the school selection, all of that. And sometimes the selection of the teachers is against the wishes or the desires of the student. For instance, the student will feel, I'm able to do this course, go to this school, but the teacher will feel, I teach you. I know your capability, I know your capacity, so I am giving you this school.
In fact, they actually even impress upon the parents.
Exactly.
To choose.
And worse off, if the parents is not even aware what is going on, then they choose for the student, and the students, throughout the students stay in SHS. Number one, the student does not like the school the student is in. Number two, the program the student is offering the student has no interest.
Right.
So there should be a nice marriage between the teacher, the student, and the parents.
That's right. Sixtus, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
God is good.
Glow,
no. Today
there's no traffic.
Because they knew Crosby was coming, they cleared the place.
Helen, what would you have done if you lived around Sakumon or Klagon, any of the Ramsey sites, and yesterday Linda Oklu came with the excavators demolishing? How would you have felt?
My heart would be beating, for sure.
Beating how?
Just boogum. I've been following keenly, and some of the videos that have gone viral. There's one lady in particular, and she was naming whoever it was that helped her. She says, I've been paying 20,000, 5,000, and I was thinking, if you've acquired
before building
this,
the place.
yes, because
or still paying.
I suppose so, because where she in particular is located, right in the waterway.
When the raid is coming, then you pay.
And I thought,
why would you put yourself through such
and I thought,
stress?
is it worth it to even go to these lengths? Yes, it's hard to come by land in Accra, but to build on a waterway knowingly, and then
you're even risking your own life.
And I don't know, maybe some public education is also needed, because in watching that clip, she said no, but the more we build in the waterway, the more it's some kind of scientific, the more
she was giving a solution.
Yeah, she was like, what they are doing is okay, it's fine, because the more you build here, the more I think she said it buffers
cement will absorb the
hair will absorb. And I thought, hey, yeah.
What cement? The cement of the building.
I don't know what she was trying to say that, she's justified because from what she understands, if you continue to build in the waterway, it will even stop or prevent any kind of disaster. And I just put my hands on my head and I thought maybe we need to really explain why.
Kuchola, it's a miracle. I mean, why would people want to build at a Ramsar site?
Some people honestly don't know.
That is a Ramsar site.
Yes. Or that it's.
People don't know. We like 10%.
I'm telling you.
Just 10%.
No, sir, you see, those who
know and are doing
Takashi. There are categories. So there are people who are innocently misled.
Okay.
There are also those who are, maybe you are there, Helen, you don't know anything about land, you don't know anything about marshy area or hilly area. All you want is a place to build. You have returned with some pounds.
Yes.
You say, get me some place to. Then your cousin will go and find some hungry agent B.
And I have a cousin who can do just that.
Yesterday they were accusing one of the forestry commission guys, Thomas Appiah. That he's the one, and the guys were saying, "You sold the land. You."
And he was standing there.
Yeah, built.
In fact, that was the same lady who said that. The more you build here, it is fine, no problem. She said Thomas Appiah has been collecting 20,000, 5,000 a year.
Who is Thomas Appiah?
Thomas Appiah is a staff of the forestry.
We are hearing names these days. We heard Fred Quatting.
In the US.
Now we are hearing Thomas Appiah.
Like Charlie, be careful the names you give to your children. Thomas,
but some
Fred
people are innocently misled.
Yeah.
Others like this woman. This woman, she cannot have my sympathies. It means that you are paying money. Just put together all the monies that you have paid and ask yourself whether you wouldn't have been able to have a more suitable place.
It might require maybe more patience and maybe a little extra, but now you've gone and put up. I'm looking at the structure. Easily 200,000 cedis have gone into it. Pull down.
More than 200,000 cedis.
I think was it a full?
That's more than 200,000. I mean, in fact, if you're building something like that, even the foundation alone to do the decking and filling and all of that, that's
more than that.
No.
To be able to withstand,
you're gone beyond 200,000.
Well,
now, I want to know if, for example, the assembly gave them permit to build there. So far, there's been silence on that, but because I want to know, I want to find out.
One of the curious things, you see, when you are going through town, you see that red market.
Yes, stop work.
Then by so authority,
right? Yeah. And then the other date.
Then when you see this, by the time you see the stop work, there's like 2 courses on.
Right.
Okay. Then you go round and come back. The rich lentil. Then stop work still there. You go round and come. The roofer, you go around and come. They cement and paint the stop work.
But you know who's writing the stop work? Me doing the illegality. I will write the stop work myself to make it appear that you are.
People do that.
That I'm already under scrutiny.
If you come,
my guy has been here
already.
But I have written the stop work myself, and I'm working.
The point is that the people who are building, as soon as they start doing that, they write stop work.
Stop work.
So when the assembly comes around,
it means the person knows that where he is building is wrong,
or what he's doing is wrong.
Yes, it's not suitable. So why do you put yourself through that?
They have faith.
Just take the gamble that maybe
I mean, somebody was talking to me about that was Engineer Mahama actually. He was talking to me about the Insawam stretch. And the day we spoke to him, if you recall, after the on-air engagement, we went off-air and continued.
Okay.
And the craze with people, everybody wanting to be in East Legon, or you want to be at Cantonment or Chado. That's where you want your. But Engineer Mahama was making the point that, look, with the way we are going, in 5 to 10 years' time,
right,
the Insawam stretch will be as much a part of Accra. We won't see it to be far or long. Maybe you are living in Insawam and you are wondering, how will I live in Insawam and come to 3FM every morning? And they are constructing the road. So commuting from Insawam to 3FM will not be a problem in 5 to 10 years to come, because the drive time would have drastically reduced. That means that if you can still wake up at the same 4 a.m. that you wake up now, and still get to work on time. So why is everyone looking for Chado?
So Nana Tikal of Usuhine on Facebook says that woman needs to be investigated. Her Takashi is not natural. Kennedy Safo says good morning to you on the studio. God bless you all for the hard work that you're doing for the betterment of this country. I mean, you're asking the question why everybody wants to build that Chado. It's the same reason everybody wants to come to the center of the city to conduct business. It's the same reason even as a people, as a government, have decided that we are not going to decentralize. Ministry of Finance is within the same small corner. Ministry of Health within the same small corner. Everybody is within the same small corner.
But the reset
then
agenda,
when we finished, then we added National Cathedral. Spreading where?
Spreading.
Have you seen the spread? Have you seen the spread happening?
No, at least he spoke about a blueprint. Which I'm one of those who believe that we have to start from somewhere. If we want to relocate our business capital or what's the name? Governance or government capital. What's the name of that?
It's okay.
Regional capital. It won't happen overnight. It has to take a span of, let's say, a 10-year period.
We do it gradual, so we don't.
But that's the point.
We don't relocate everything.
Yes, but that's the point.
A few of the ministries, for instance, we take maybe 2 ministries to another region. You take another ministry to another region. So you're spreading it gradually. You don't have to move.
Charlie, you know what will happen? You know the DVLA thing?
Yes.
When they relocated DVLA, the land, whose hand did it fall inside?